Hey my friends, how's it going? It's your friend Sammy from Sam Views, original videos, content. Follow, subscribe for more free videos and how to repair your vehicles. 2012 Dodge Charger V6, not flex fuel, only one fuel pump on this side on the left, which is driver's side, non-flex fuel. Okay guys, so this car my friend drove it to Los Angeles and it stopped working on him. It wouldn't start no more, so I figured it has to be something maybe with the fuel or something. So I took off the fuel pump, tested it outside. You know, you can see it says positive and negative on the side right here. Positive, negative. So I put power to it. It worked for a second, then it cut it off. I checked all the fuses, relays, everything was good, nothing wrong there. If I was to run it backwards, it will run, it will work backwards. But when I put it the right way, it will stop working. So I bought a new one at the parts place, lifetime warranty $220, OEM is $333 for the Dodge dealer. The one very important thing for you guys to do is when you install the new pump is to put the new wire harness, because if you do not do that, the car's still not going to start. You're going to be like, what the hell is going on? What's wrong with this? It's not the fuel pump. Oh man, I did all this work for nothing. I already bought it. But what it is here is that you have to switch number 4 3-pin, flip them around from the original harness. So you have the positive here, and then the negative is this one right here. They swapped it. Before it was positive and negative next to each other. So if you just plug it in and you don't change the harness or you don't change the wiring how it says here, then your pump's gonna have positive and positive on both sides, and it will never turn on in neither, and you will not get power to it. So right now what we did is we did a little test here. Okay, so this is positive here on this side. No, this is negative. Then we got positive on the other side. Okay. Okay, there we got positive and negative. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn it on. I'm gonna push power to it so I could be able to get it turned on. Okay. So let's put power to it. But first, you'll see it's not gonna turn on obviously until I put power to it. There it got it turned on. I put power to it. You see that? I cut it off. So obviously it's gonna shut off. Okay. So there you guys have it. Now we're gonna put everything back together, wire it up how it says on the diagram. Very simple. You just switch these pins. Updated harness, original harness, but you have to change the fuel pump because this fuel pump was bad. So your car from 1 second to another doesn't start, most likely it's a fuel pump. Put some starting fluid on the intake, and if it turns on as a fuel pump, or just buy another one, test it outside just like I showed you guys. Let's finish this up, put it together. Let's see. Watch me here. Let's see, we're gonna be careful with the gasoline. This car had a full tank, man. Full tank of gas. God damn it. Gosh. Since we did the test, this one's positive. So this one's gonna go to here. I clamped it already. Goes right here. So the harness comes in a kit. When you buy the fuel pump, it just comes in there. You don't have to buy it separately. Now negative is gonna be this one. The second one is gonna be swapped. The second is no longer the second one. Now we have it on the third part. This is too small. I think I'm gonna get a little bit more. Since my cut hurts, I cut myself. There we go. was already thinking it was like the crank or cam sensor already for a second there, until I kept doing research and I found out that this had to be swapped. When I tested the fuel, it said positive on both sides, because I left the original harness connected to a new fuel pump. I was like, man, I just bought the fuel pump for $220. I was already like, damn, I threw my money away. And then I figured it out. I was like, wait a minute, why is there positive on the fuel pump on both sides? Negative and positive makes no sense. So that's when I took everything apart again and I did more research and I figured it out. Okay, we got all those. So now the car will start right there. But let's finish up everything else. Everything else stays the same. Let's just make sure it does right. Let's see. So 1 goes to 1. You're actually going to change the third one. Third one is going to be the fourth one now. You might also get less amount of fuel. It's going to be showing less fuel. And yeah, this one has full tank and it was showing like less than half a tank. So I knew there was something wrong there too. So that's why. Don't forget to subscribe, guys, to my channel so we can make more videos. Look at that. We're gonna heat up these corners and it's gonna shrink. That way nothing gets in there. So number 2 is number 2. So let's do it one by one, guys. You don't want to cut them all up and then you're like, oh, which one goes where, you know? Just one by one. You don't need to do them all fast. One by one. I'm gonna work on my Shelby right now. I don't know what's wrong with it too. It's like not getting enough fuel on my Shelby Mustang. I'm gonna upload some videos I did for that car also. We are located in California. So we got the second one. Make sure second. Yes, second right here. Oh yeah. This vehicle, I sold it to my friend next door. He has a business. He cuts barbershop. Okay. And he said it left them stranded for New Year's over there. He said by LA somewhere, I don't know where, but 2-hour way drive, I don't know where. But I told him, bring it by, I'll check it out for you. It's a 2012 Dodge Charger. He's bought it off of me 2 months ago, and the fuel pump just went out on him. He didn't know it was a fuel pump. He said he thought it was a timing or something. I said, no, there's no way. Bring it by, let's see what's going on. Sure enough, I knew it wasn't. There was just no way, because I drove this car. Like, this car drove really good. There's no way it's timing, because if it was a timing, then we will have a serious problem there. I have a lot more videos to upload. I do locksmith, air conditioning repair, and I sell a couple cars here and there, you know. Alright, so this is all plugged up. Now we have to put this ring on. But let's turn on the car before we do that. Let's see. There we go, we got it on, guys. Woohoo! He's gonna be happy. You don't even know I fixed this car already. Look, I bought this car for $700, guys. It's a trade-in. Ford Taurus. Runs really good. I wouldn't buy those cars, not even for free, but this car runs excellent. That's why I bought it. Because when I test drove it, I changed my mind. I said, I'll take it for $700. Someone traded it in at a new car store. It's got new tires and tags, and we're gonna sell it. $2,500 at least, hopefully. So there's a tool for this. It looks something like this to remove the fuel pump, but this did not work. I bought it and everything, it did not work. So now we're gonna hit the ring so we can slide it back in. Slide it back in, that's all, you know. But the thing is, it's very, very hard. Let me turn off the car, that way we don't mess up the new fuel pump. So we're all set here, guys. We're gonna put everything back together, clean that up a little bit, vacuum the car nice and clean. Let's clean the car up for my customer. Clean it up. We can put this away. My scanner. Oh, we gotta erase the check engine light too also. Let's do a quick erase. You don't have to do this. You could buy a cheaper scanner. This is just a scanner that I was trying to figure out why wouldn't the car start, but it wasn't giving me no codes. No codes. So if you got a bad fuel pump, it's not gonna tell you a code or nothing. Just so you know. Oh man, I unplugged it. Okay. It's not gonna tell you a code. I can even hear it now. Look, damn, I can hear it. You should be able to hear the fuel pump, you know, but all these noises trying to start it up, it will be hard for you to hear it, but I can hear it now. Before I couldn't hear it, now I can hear this shit going on.